Hello guys, welcome to a new video here in JS Education. My name is Carlos Santana and this is the video number 22 for the course Developing a Headless CMS with TypeScript and GraphQL. So let's start. So as always, the first thing we need to do is try to update our packages using ncu-u. Remember that always you should use the versions that appears on my terminal so you can avoid any problem. Okay, after that you install them, and then we need to go to backend source, GraphQL, resolvers model, and we need to import a new interface called edit model input. And then we are going to include a new mutation for edit. So after delete, we need to bigger. This is the mutation. Edit model is going to receive the ID and an input. First is going to look the model we want by primary key. And then if we found it, we update this model with the input that we are passing, and we return the updated model. It's pretty much the same like the updated field. Then you go to types model, and then you need to add the edit model mutation here, and let me add the input edit model input. Okay, and then just on the interfaces, you need to include a create model input here. Just include a new edit model input like that. Okay. Okay, so now you need to go to frontend, source, app, dashboard, components, models, and we are going to create a new model called edit model.tsx. Okay. This is the code. Basically, we need to use the mutation edit model mutation. This is the model. We get the initial values. We get it from, the value is from model. We get model from data on the options. We get the ID, the model name, the identifier, and the description. We set our values with these initial values. We put the required values here, model name and identifier, the state loading. We create our edit model mutation function. We get the app ID from the URL, and then on the submit, we validate the values if we don't have any empty values for model name and identifier. If we don't have any empty values, then we execute edit model mutation, and on the variables we pass all of them, passing the values. If was edited correctly, then we redirect to the new identifier. For example, let's say we have a post model and you change it to post2, so the new identifier is going to be lowercase post2, right? So that's why we need to redirect to the same to the new identifier of the model. The unchanged is always the same, the unclosed is always the same. Then model name and then here, we add the input for that, the identifier. The values are coming from the values that identifier, values that model name, description, and then two buttons, like for cancel and for update the model. So we are going to execute the handle submit and set the updating model text when it's processing that part. Okay, now you need to go to schema, and then you need to open the index. And in here, after the delete model, you need to include edit model. Also, we need to add a state for that. So is open delete, we'll have after is open edit. You also need the method to control that, handle edit model. And then you need to have a method to open the menu and then the edit model. In this case, to close the menu. Okay, and then you render the model like this. And in here on data, on the options, we are passing our model with get model. That's why we get the information in the other file. And the last thing you need to do is on items. Here, you include the edit model, and then don't click opens the handle edit. And finally, you need to go to GraphQL models, and you need to create edit model.mutation.ts. And this is gonna be the mutation for that part. So basically we receive the ID, the model name, identifier, and description, and we pass it to the mutation like ID, and then on the input we pass all this data and we receive the updated model. Okay, so let's test our application. Okay. Okay, we go to blog, and then I already have a post here, a post model with this. So now if I click here, I'm going to have the two options, delete model that we already did that part, and the edit model. So if I click here, I'm going to open this model, and then it's going to have the name of my current model, post. So if I change it to post 2, I also can add the description, update the description, and then I click here, update model. It's going to load in that part. And once changed, it's redirecting me to the new identifier. So that, and also here, I can see now the new name of the model. We edit this part, and now we have the 3 values that we just edit. So that's it for this video. I think keeping short the videos is very helpful. So I hope you like it. Remember that if you have any question, please join to our Slack community. The link is on the description. And if you really like those videos, please help me to spread the word and share these videos and channel with your friends. And please subscribe to this new YouTube channel. So that's it. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next video. Bye.